Hi guys. Excuse me. I have another turn of Havamal here. I think it's turn 42. Um, although we're playing the game like it's still turn like 24 or something. All right. List of events. So we've got site searching online, Thaumaturgy 3. We should probably get some more combat spells going. Um, we've got 30 uh 30 magma children. Arcane probing finds nothing. Our twice borns go off. Arcane probing finds nothing. Battle in Bright Woods. So this is Vanarus getting in on our gains, unfortunately. So he takes no losses here, I'm gonna guess. Yep, and then we bump, of course, because this had to happen. So yeah, we empower, we iron skin, which is probably the right thing to do. And then so his guy back here is casting Phantasmal Warrior. Nice. And then our guys are going to get off 2 rounds of Magma Bolts. Might be able to kill one of these guys. Or at least severely injure them. And then sadly, we go off script at this point. So, 2 of them get away. That's good. And let's look at the actual damage. So we lost 5 of these, 3 of these. So let's call that 100 gold. So 300 gold. And he lost about the same, except he has the province and I don't. So that's life. Battle in Ashdod. Just pinging off this province. I think Ashdod's gone AFK at this point. But I think that this guy's still scary. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of defense. It's a lot of defense. I'm actually well positioned to actually defeat that, but I'm not well positioned like physically to defeat it. And then Pangea goes in. So Pangea is forward positioned here, and I'm actually too far back. I should have moved these guys more forward, because he's going to be able to get through the gauntlet here. Yeah, he streams through, probably on attack rear. Lots of projectiles going off. Very low attack density for my units. So this is effective 2 things. One is the larger bless, unfortunately. Really hurts my attack density. These boulders are just smushing these guys. But the other projectiles, the blade winds, are not doing much. So they're now off script. These guys are reinvigorating as hard as they can. These guys are also reinvigorating as hard as they can. So I'm getting extra projectiles off because of my reinvigoration, which is probably good. Although it does mean when I lose this battle, I'm giving up those items. Every one of those screams means that I'm killing a Miniad, but I don't actually end up routing any of his units. Like the squad morale of the centaurs is still fine. He's routing my troops at this point. Oh, this is his oracle. That's what's going on there. Yeah, unfortunately, well, thankfully my guys don't really run too much. But I don't really do that much damage to him. So a couple Centaur Warriors. That's maybe 500 gold. These things are nothing. And then 26 of these. That's actually a pretty good chunk of these. So he's got 18 left. And then his, oh, he's got 10 Dryads here. So this could be hard to siege down with 10 Dryads assassinating me. I might have to do some thinking about that. And then in terms of what I lost, this is like terribly huge losses, unfortunately. So that's 1,000 gold of oracles, 1,000 gold of mages, straight up. And then there's all the damage of these other units. Yeah, pretty costly. But I held his cap for a few turns. Killed his temple, so he can't recruit sacreds for at least one turn. So let's see what else. I got a earth gnome, some pearls, unrest, more slaves. We're getting very close to being able to empower in blood. Got 43 slaves. Yeah, so this is unfortunate. Not sure how I'm going to take 10 dryads out. That's going to be challenging. I think he's just going to park them there and set them on assassinate. So I really need an assassination proof commander. And I think I'm actually going to need 2 of them. So this guy is going to, these guys can research, and we're going to take a turn here and patrol province, I think. And we can recruit 2 defenders. That's fine. These guys will be on there. Okay, so I need anti-assassin gear, which can be built somewhere else. Army setup. So we're going to have a big stack here. So if I do 2 oracles that are basically dryad proof, yeah, these guys are going to come in behind, and I just need items to make these oracles dryad proof. So I'm not going to be doing much researching this turn, I don't think. So what items do I have right now that could help make them dryad proof? Weapons? What are their current weapons? Quarterstaff. Yeah. Could do this. Burning Pearl, attack skill, fire resistance, and assassin patience -1. That's good. That's a good starting point. Let's go here and say, what if you got... No, not a golden arbalist. I will use that though. Halberd of Might. Not really useful for anti-assassin. We'll think about that. This guy can patrol here. Hold, hold, hold. If we give you the golden arbalist, oh, we can't. Here we could. Fire and keep distance. Perfect. Yeah, so we'll hopefully get this province for ourselves, and then we'll need to set it up with a temple so that we can recruit these guys until the cows come home. Because we still need another air mage. Speaking of air mages, one of these guys is going to research with the booster. And then the other guys are going to use hammers. And I think make me a poison resist item. That could be good. Handful of acorns. Yeah, I think they're each going to get poison resist. That'll guarantee that even if they're so dumb that they don't bless themselves, they're not going to die to poison from bugs. There's going to be a lot of bugs. So if they're not dying from poison to the bugs, how are they going to die? They're going to die because there are too many bugs and they can't do anything about it. So they could use frost brands. I'm a little short on gold for that. Actually, Mace of Eruption would be really cool because they'd hit the bugs and then they'd blow up the whole square. That'd be ideal. Yeah, Mace of Eruption would be cool. It's too bad I don't have a Fire 2 or something like that. What about in nature? Snake Bladder Stick? It's more of an anti-thug weapon. Interesting. The Serpent Crest is actually probably what I really need. If I made 2 of those, instead of the snake ring, that would probably provide the right damage. And then we'll do another Burning Pearl to help with the Assassin Patience. What other options do we have here? We could go Bracers. We should really get them some armor. Do I really need to move these guys this turn when they could be forging like sweet items for me? Maybe these guys can forge. If we just give up their bracers, up their protection with bracers, that would help. They're already big enough though that what's a low encumbrance body armor they could use? Encumbrance 2, encumbrance 1, encumbrance 4, encumbrance 4, encumbrance 2. So they could use this for body prot 9. But really I only have this kind of gem. Body prot 2. Now I don't need the fire resistance, but the morale is actually good for assassination. It'll decrease the chances of them of the dryads actually succeeding in an assassination attempt. So let's see what else we can do that might increase morale. Yeah, okay, perfect. So we're going to go here to get more morale. So that'll make, and then I need to be careful that really the only units that I'm putting over there that I really need to lead my guys are these oracles. They can lead 80 units each. I'm bringing in another 15 regulars. So this guy's going to be full, although we can recruit here. Good. So this guy's going to be full. This guy's not going to be full, but he can hold more magic units. And this guy's going to be full, and they're both going to be twice born. They're both going to have the full kit out, and they're not going to be able, to be assassinated, and we're just going to sit on his fort until his units starve. Just like he did to me. Let me just check that he actually did that to me. He did not. He did not wait until my units starved. So starving must be calculated after the attack phase, because otherwise I would have been starving that turn. He bounces another scout off of here. I feel like I should defend this PD, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Like, I think that he's going to just sit on that fort and patrol. Not certain, but I think that that'll be the case. Next turn, I'm going to sacrifice a barbarian. This barbarian here is going to get killed by dryads, and I'm okay with that. I might actually take his bodyguards off him in order so that he can die more effectively to the dryads. Okay, where's my gold going? That's fine. Maybe it's not fine. Troglodyte. 50 gold. Okay, we'll get another trog here. Wait, I cannot afford that. That's fine. We'll go with, that's not there. We're gonna get trog here. In terms of what I'm facing, the troglodytes actually can kill units. They're not totally useless. These shard whites didn't really pay for themselves, but I also didn't use them properly. These sentinels totally paid for themselves. These ogres did really good, actually, surprisingly good. And then like the stone hurlers have just, because of the larger bless, are really way better than they should be. These guys did fairly well. 11 kills. It's not bad. Alright, let's see if I have any spare units. The answer is no. I bumped this PD up to 20, and this guy's moving and patrolling here. I just want to get this unrest just a touch below this, so that we can get mages here, get that fort online. Once this guy builds a temple, next turn he can build a lab, and then we'll be able to recruit normal mages here. Yeah, this will be a lab and a temple here. And then maybe one day I'll be able to own Pangea's Cap and actually keep it this time. Vanarus is realistically going to get these two forts. Arco's getting this one. So this is kind of unfortunate because what this actually meant is that Vanarus is getting free expansion into Pangea's lands at the expense of me because I was the one at war. But this is the advantage of like playing the Diplo game, right? Like if Ulm were to beat Vanarus and then I was to vulture in and grab all this land from Vanarus, Ulm would be pissed at me because he would have killed Vanarus's army and I would have just been like eating Vanarus in my spare time. I'm tempted to go after Arco for this. This is going to pop next turn. Can I get a scout there? Yes, I can. Let's go have a look and see what Arco brings to the table. It looks like he's going to be using some kind of low-tier super combatant golem in there. We might want to turn one of these guys into a golem killer. Speaking of which, we might want shields. Is there a low encumbrance shield I can make? Encumbrance 1, encumbrance 1, encumbrance 3, encumbrance 1. No, there's no low encumbrance shields there. Is there a low encumbrance shield here? The eye shield I thought was low encumbrance. Ooh. That's tempting. 2 eye shields would be, that'd be something, eh? I guess I could do a vine shield as well. Yeah, vine shield, nice and expensive. I don't know what the MR of bugs are, but like, I think that's the way to go. Sweet guys, I think that's the turn. So next turn should be really boring unless Pangea does something exciting. The turn after that should also be really boring as I move. So I move here, the turn after that I move here, and then it's only the turn after that that I think things will get a little interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's the turn.